A man who studied serial killers, then became one. In a quiet British city, a PhD student spent his days researching the minds of serial killers. But books weren't enough. He wanted to write his own bloody chapter. Warning. This story contains disturbing, graphic, real-life violence. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to my channel Night Pulse Secrets for more terrifying and true stories. My name is Stephen Griffiths, a PhD student in criminology at the University of Bradford. People saw me as quiet, intelligent, and maybe even brilliant. But deep inside, I was a monster, waiting. I didn't study killers to judge them. I admired them. Dahmer, Bundy, Nielsen. I memorized their crimes. I wrote detailed profiles, but secretly I was preparing to surpass them all. I picked my victims carefully. A women's society had forgotten. I invited them in. A warm smile, fake concern. Once the door closed, the show began. My weapon of choice, a crossbow. One swift shot through the neck or chest. As she dropped, I approached, not rushing, slowly, intentionally. I pulled out a large hunting knife, turned on music, and began the dissection. I cut with precision, cold, clinical. The blood soaked the floors, the smell, intoxicating. Sometimes I kept the head, other times, the heart. Why? Trophies. Memories of control, proof of my dominance. Everything was recorded. Multiple camera angles, perfect lighting. Later I would watch myself, analyze my performance. I was proud. Did I eat them? Maybe I tasted. Just enough to know I had no humanity left. Eventually I stopped hiding. I waved at a CCTV camera, holding the crossbow proudly. I wanted the world to see me. When they raided my apartment, they stepped into hell. A fridge full of human remains. Walls covered in victim photos. Notebooks detailing every act, dissected psychologically, scientifically, sadistically. In court, no remorse. I said, I am the killer, I am a cannibal, it's over. And I smiled. Because I had become what I always wanted. A dark legend. I could have been a brilliant scientist, but I chose to be a killer. Because fear writes better stories than ink ever could. If you made it this far, you're braver than most. Don't forget to subscribe to Night Pulse Secrets, because the next story will be even darker and bloodier.